Alright, well, NieR Automata. We did ending A. I'll load this file in a hot second. Let's showcase the Switch version. Let's exit it. I'll boot it up in a little bit, assuming I'm not, like, super tired. Oh, look, my Switch is already, like, load up there. Let's see here. Assuming I'm not super tired and want to pass out, we'll switch back to the PC version, you know, start Route B later this stream. Let's just showcase the Switch version and see how it holds up. Because I hear that its, like, port over to the Switch was actually really good and well optimized and stuff. Sure, we can start download real quick. Yeah, I was surprised that I was able to, you know, beat ending A in under 10 hours. That was surprising there. Oh, just a quick update. But yeah, there you're stupid, keep playing. Yeah, that's the message right there. Yeah, if only there was some cheat code that I could put in here. What? If only there was some cheat code that I could put in here. Being like, oh yeah, ending A is done. Can I just pick up right from, like, Route B or something like that? And then we could just continue the playthrough here right now. But alas, we can't do that. So let's just showcase the Switch version briefly. Just to see how it holds up on the Nintendo Switch and stuff. Let's have a look-see. So I'll do, like, the intro. And then we'll probably just switch back to PC. Most likely. But from what I've heard online, apparently the Switch version is actually really well optimized. Because, you know, the Switch is just like the gaming tablet. It doesn't have a whole lot of power behind it. And, you know, its main computer chip is, you know, its main processor is just that of a tablet, you know? So, yeah, this is the end of Yorha edition, is what this is. 2017-2022 Square Enix Co. And this was originally going to be the version that I was going to do, like, the playthrough on. Since, you know, I cover a lot of Switch content on this channel, but I was like, better graphics and frame rate for basically the same game. Let's just play the PC version, and then we can enjoy, like, better cutscenes and smoother gameplay and stuff like that. Even if it's, you know, not anything major, I still want to do that. Like, if I had the option for both anyway, may as well just take, like, the better option is what I figured. Apparently there is some content exclusive to the Switch version, but just, like, do not support autosave, play the game to find out how to save. But it's just like a few costumes. What's downloadable content here? So this also includes all the DLC. I think I'll have to, if we continue with the PC version, I'll have to buy the other DLC, which I think the Steam Winter Sale's on right now, so, like, we can do that. But for the Switch version, since, you know, the game's existed and been out for a while, I think all the DLC in this is just free. If anyone wants to see this, there you go. There's that. Included content, 2-piece body replica, 9-piece body replica, P2's body replica, Yorha uniform 1, 2, Yorha uniform prototype, Mama, Carrier, White Fox Mask, Black Fox Mask, Under the Moon Bauble, Remnant Flower Bauble. Okay. So, wait, I can't access the eShop, it just shows, okay, it just shows down there, like, Nintendo eShop. Just, like, go there if you want it, but I'm pretty sure it's free in the Switch version. Like, should well be. Yeah, play the game to find out how to save. Yep, there's that. Like, I'll start a file for funsies. Sure, I'll call myself Harmonia here again. Is what we'll do. But yeah, from what I've heard, apparently the Switch version of NieR Automata, while, you know, in terms of performance, is probably like the lowest of all the versions, is apparently really, really good for, you know, a Switch title. You know, when you hear about things like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet barely running, hearing that something like NieR Automata was able to come to the Switch and apparently run really well, that sounds really impressive. So let's just find out firsthand. Let's see how well it runs, because I'm curious, and I want to get the feel for it, and after having just been Route 8 of the PC version, let's see, like, how different it feels to me. Everything that lives is designed to end. Okay, now it's louder. I gotta adjust the volume of this, sorry. In a never-ending spiral of there we go. This is about the volume of what we were playing the PC version at. Is this a curse? Sorry that was so dang loud there. Punishment? Apologies for that. Okay, that should be a pretty good audio level. God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him. So I assume that this would be like 30 FPS rather than 60 FPS. I don't know for sure if I was playing 60 FPS on PC, but I'm fairly certain I was. This is Command. Yorha Squadron, come in. To be here. All units have penetrated. So I assume that this is probably 30. Green across the board. Most likely. And when we start Route B in a hot second in, you know, the PC version, I assume it'll kind of be like NieR Replicant, where it starts out the same at first, but then, like, different things start happening. But yeah, so glad Switch Automata has no exclusive content beyond, like, cost. Yeah, it's something that doesn't affect gameplay at all. It can affect how you feel. I mean, you could say that it affects gameplay, because if you look good, you feel good, and if you feel good, you play good, you know? You could say that.
All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Oh no.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Should I, okay, I don't think I can skip there.
Origin point of long-range lasers
I'll home
confirmed.
this one when there's so many ones that look exactly like me. Oh no! Kaboom! That's what happens when you make contact with clouds.
Our HO229 cancelers
Oh
are ineffective.
noes. Can I fire at this point? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Haven't seen all that much yet. Looks good so far, but you know.
Alert.
When Omori launched on consoles with a heap of exclusive new content made you big sense, or anyone playing on PC just gets kind of screwed.
Permission granted.
Oh yeah, this definitely, now seeing like the water underneath, yeah, that's definitely not as smooth as I was playing on PC. Definitely not. But you know, it's not half bad. It's more than playable here. Absolutely. That's without a doubt. But yeah, I'm noticing that the water going by, you know, feels slightly jittery, which, you know, would be to be expected. You know, I'd be surprised if they were somehow able to pull off 60 FPS here. Most Switch games, I'm fairly certain, aren't 30. X heavy attack. Gosh dang it, I'm getting myself mixed up with a, with the Xbox controller. I was just playing this game with an Xbox controller. Now I'm playing with a Switch controller, so maybe X and Y are switcherooed. I think I thought I was the white one for a hot second there.
Permission to assume mobile configuration. Permission granted.
Alright, neat. So worse is that all the new assets for the new content is actually in the PC version? It was added in an update a few months or so before the release, but the update never actually came? Wait, so there was planned to be an update before release that was like all at the ready, but they never actually released it? That sounds pretty crummy right there. Okay, so yeah, now we have that attack. That thingamabob.
Captain, I think.
Yeah, Captain, I think I'm gonna stand here and get hit by this, like, super blatantly obvious laser. Oh, noes. But yeah, if they were able to get this working here, I wonder if it'd be possible for NieR Replicant on the Switch. Like, if that's realistic. If they were able to pull this off, you know. That's a thing. You explained it wrong? Okay. Let's gather some data there. So we go over this way. Wait, if I'm not taking this seriously, do we want to go in between those two barrels and do like the cheat code that shoots us to the end of the game? Probably not, because it would spoil me for what actually, you know, what stuff actually happens here. Oh, whoops, it's not cutscene where we break through yet, so I won't turn that off quite yet. Yeah, definitely not as smooth, but yeah, for the Switch, yeah, this looks pretty good. But at the same time, I am glad that for this series, we're doing the PC version, you know. It's funny that, you know, the release of the Switch version is finally what got me around to playing NieR Automata, one of those games on my to-do list for a long time, being like, I'll play it eventually, but not sure when. The release of the Switch version is what got me to actually get around to playing it already. And the Switch version isn't even what we're playing as a series. We're showcasing the Switch version here now, briefly. But that's not even the version of the game that we're playing primarily, which is pretty funny. Pew. Neat. And we do like the intro sequence. Should I show off those new costumes if they're automatically installed? Because it said to like go to the Nintendo eShop. So I mean, maybe they're on the eShop or something. Basically, all the assets were in the PC version, unused. They added these assets in a later update. People had no clue what it was for. And the console version came out and the assets were used in the exclusive content. All PC players got were the assets with no way to access them. Okay. That makes more sense there. At first I wasn't sure what you meant by they were added in an update, but then the update never came. But they were added in an update, but like not accessible is all it was. Not accessible to players. They were just added into the files of the game, but not legitimately accessible by players. That's really silly. Like, if you really do want to just, like, slap it in the PC version, just to test that it works there, you know, don't release it to all players then. But if you're gonna release, like, exclusive content to, like, consoles or something like that, make it, like, a timed exclusive or something like that. Or it's, like, a few months later. Everyone else gets it, like, the PC version there. Will be nice. Yeah, this looks really beautiful here. Like, this looks great.
Short-range attack gear.
like, this at face value, I can't quite tell the difference. Like, this looks really good. Like, maybe slightly lower resolution there. But that looks really good. Okay, this doesn't quite feel as good, probably because it's 30 FPS rather than 60. Doesn't feel quite as smooth as when I'm playing the PC version, but, you know, in general, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I saw you were posting about that there, Guzma. Oh, I can't do my big laser yet. Okay, so it'd be A instead of B, because, you know, the weirdness with the Microsoft being different with their controllers. Yeah, so I'm definitely noticing a difference in frame rate, that's for sure. So because of that, it feels like a little bit slower. Like, it doesn't feel like it's flowing to quite the same degree. But it's still going pretty well, you know? This is still, like, pretty good here. But yeah, they went so hard with the final dungeon, I'll have to listen to some of the music there later. What I'll have to do. I will play some more Champions of the Continent on the channel here soon, but yeah, no big laser yet. So, yeah, it starts me out with like all those healing items that don't matter. And then, like these cutscenes, which, like, I don't know for sure, but my brain tells me that they're probably pre-rendered with how different, like, the lighting and stuff is in each of these. These look and feel basically the same. Yeah, I know you come out of the cutscene and it's like, okay, it doesn't quite look as good anymore, but this still looks really solid. This is being run on the Nintendo Switch right now. You know, people look at something like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and are like, oh, this is the sign that we need a Switch Pro because the Switch just can't handle it. It's like, yeah, because it was poorly made. Look, they got NieR Automata working on the Switch. You know? They got it working. Okay, I still can't big laser, though. But yeah, not just musically, but aesthetically, too, as well. Absolutely stunning and beautiful. I'll definitely have to give it a look-see there later. Reminds you of Metal Gear Rising. I mean, it is the same developer. It is technically the same developer there. I mean, completely different creative team. Stuff. But, completely different other company behind it in terms of, like, the writing of what type of game it's gonna be and stuff. But in terms of actually making the game, PlatinumGames, yeah. PlatinumGames made Metal Gear Rising and, pew! And NieR Automata. I don't know if PlatinumGames was responsible for this port, though. Would they have been? Maybe I should look into that. You know, Game Freak, the higher-ups that keep rushing the games, not necessarily the developers, has noticed. Yeah. Yeah, I would not blame the developers there. Like, I feel like they're probably just stuck in, you know, crummy situation pumping out games. But yeah, I wonder if PlatinumGames handled this port, or if it was a different company that ported it over, or something like that. But yeah, these actual full-on cutscenes, like, I'm sure if you put them side by side, you'd be able to notice a difference. But from what I was just playing on PC, these actual cutscenes, I don't really see much difference.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time.
Like, I know it's a difference in the gameplay, obviously, but these cutscenes feel basically the same. Like, this is
right?
really solid. Yep, sure am.
I'm here to provide
support. So if each of the routes start the same each time, I'm doing this here right now, and we're probably about to go switch over to the PC version, and about to do it like over again a second time.
Well, I guess we have to.
And funnily enough, the final dungeon for the Octopath Traveler Championship Continent is called the Gates of Yorha, which you assume is the beginning because Gates of Fitness was the final dungeon in the original game. I meant Gate of the End. Huh. Intriguing. Can't wait to see how Octopath Traveler 2 turns out. But yeah, apparently, again, these are the barrels where it's like there's a hard programmed cheat code just like skip to the end of the game. Apparently, that took years after release before people really discovered it. Yeah, the frame rate is definitely not as smooth. Like, I definitely feel after having played, like, all of Route A on the PC version. But, you know, it's pretty solid here. Like, it's absolutely playable. You know? Like, after playing so much of the PC version, if I had the choice, it's like, yeah, I'd rather switch to playing the PC version and feel, like, the smoothness and, you know, how good that feels and stuff like that, you know? I definitely choose that over the 2 for format to play in. But this is absolutely playable. And imagine playing this in, like, handheld mode or something like that. Being able to play NieR Automata on the go. Like, that could be pretty fun there. It doesn't even matter if I pick up stuff like this, since, you know, it's gonna get undone anyway. Whoa! Yeah, let's see here. It'd be great if Nintendo eventually repeated what it did with the new 3DS, releasing upgrade console capacity for higher powered exclusive while retaining compatibility with all the existing generations library. Yeah. I'd honestly be down for that. I would be down for a Switch Pro. Not because you know, it needs to come out there just to run Pokemon games better, as so many people online are saying about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like, the Switch is dated hardware that, you know, could absolutely use an upgrade. You know. Again, it's a big topic of discussion online right now just because of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Being like, oh, this is an indication that we need a Switch Pro. That's definitely not it. They just optimized their game badly. But, in general, yeah. Absolutely there. Like, even if we're going to use an example of, like, an actually really well fleshed out game, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I would notice frame drops sometimes in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Not very often. It was mostly just when I was exploring the world in some of the bigger areas. In some of the bigger open areas, I would notice, Falcon Kick. I would notice some frame drops in the game feeling like a little bit slow because of that. Maybe tempted to, you know, put a Switch emulator on my PC and play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 that way, just because there were some areas that, you know, were a little bit jittery. But again, it was just like a couple of particular areas, and the actual surrounding world in those areas that it was dropping frames for were absolutely stunning. You know, it was absolutely beautiful. But there are instances like that where even games that really are fleshed out and really do push the Switch to its limits, you know, even cases like that are struggling sometimes. So I wouldn't mind like a new Switch kind of thing like the new 3DS. And I loved my new 3DS. I had a lot of fun with that console. First game that I picked up when I got the new 3DS was Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, and that was how I got exposed to Xenoblade Chronicles, and I thought it was hella fun. And, you know, nowadays, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D is, you know, the worst version of Xenoblade Chronicles that you can play. But, you know, I had fun with it and stuff. But yeah, NieR Automata on the go sounds absolutely amazing, to be honest. You'd take that any day. Yeah. I could, in theory, pop this out of my dock and be playing this in this level of quality,
You know,
like,
ma'am,
on the go.
I'm
Or
glad
would
you're
it be
here.
worse level of quality? Would it be like 720p rather than 10?
Scanners like me
It's
mostly
probably
work alone.
720p right now, maybe.
Scouting out enemy lines and all that.
I don't know.
I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Like, the frame rate is
Emotions
definitely
are
not
heavy.
60. The frame rate's probably at 30 around here.
Sorry, ma'am.
So, like, I can
And
feel it
another
after
thing,
playing the PC
Stop
version.
calling me ma'am.
Graphically, I've noticed some
It's
textures
unnecessary.
here and there might not look as good as on PC, but
2B it is.
this looks pretty good, you know? For the look of a Switch game, this looks pretty solid, you know? So this is the factory where it's like the uber religious robots are later and stuff. But yeah, this time the new console would actually get a big lineup of new AAA games rather than exclusive shovelware that dominated the 3DS. Yeah, there wasn't a massive ton of exclusives for the new 3DS there. I feel like a lot of the stuff that the new 3DS had going for it was just games that had like compatibility with it added, like Majora's Mask 3D, where it's like, oh yes, you can use like the little eraser feeling right stick thing to turn the camera and stuff like that. You know? Okay, well, whatever.
This place sure is big.
But not a whole lot of actual exclusives that were first
I
party
guess
there.
humans used to use
know.
it as a weapons factory.
Is the thing. Whereas
Now
with
it's
how
just
popular the
crawling
Switch
with
is as like the home console
The
handheld
enemy
hybrid,
seems to have repurposed
like
the
I could
facility to
absolutely see
increase their overall
more
machine
things
production.
coming onto it.
So if we don't
Like,
destroy
I would have
it,
thought
we'll
that
just
NieR
keep
Automata would be one of those kinds of games that if it was ever coming to the Switch, it would have to be on, like, you know, a Switch Pro or a new Switch. And, you know, if it did, like, the quality would probably be better than what we're experiencing right now. But this, you know, it's not bad quality. Like, NieR Automata on the Switch, a game that was never designed for the Switch, is running better than, you know, modern Pokemon games do on the Switch. Both the Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet, by like a mile. More than that. Like, it's stunning here. But yeah, NieR Replicant sounds like it might be more difficult though, because the game has a lot of lingering effects that NieR Automata doesn't have. What do you mean lingering effects? You mean like with the shades? Like the visual effects? On them? Well, Falcon Kick. Can I just leave? Can I just go? Found the Octopath Traveler issues can be more steampunkish style and more towards real-world events, while the original game is based on fantasy with gods and magic and stuff. Huh.
What?
That'll be intriguing to see. I mean, there will obviously still be fantasy elements in, you know, in Octopath Traveler 2. Like, one of the main playable characters, straight up, is like a wolf, fox, chick. I have no idea what the heck she is. You know, but the new Hunter one, for example. So there'll still definitely be, like, fantasy elements. For sure, but I guess more rooted in it. You know, more rooted in steampunky kind of stuff than, you know, I guess is the case. But yeah, you know, I love NieR so much you got excited over the NieR Gacha mobile game that came out last year. It affects like bloody footprints. Oh. They could always remove something like that, right? I don't even remember, like, bloody footprints in a replicant, I'm gonna be honest. Don't even quite remember. But it won't be the main focus. Okay. Pew! The big pew pew. So much point in locking on here. Just if I want to keep focus on one specific target or something like that. There's quality of replicant is generally higher than an automata. Yeah, I guess that would make sense it coming out, you know, later and being a remaster and stuff. So we go around this way, like this. Yeah, I'll probably just do the intro and then I'll probably switch back. Most likely. Don't want to commit too much into the Switch version when I have like a further save file. It's already done like for the full first playthrough over on PC, you know. But hey, we get the Switch version showcased. Whee! I don't think there's much point in picking these things up. So that was what we tried to go through that one time. But yeah, that super religious robot factory was the same place as here in the beginning. It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, you could absolutely play NieR Automata on the go. Whoa. Crazy there. It's gonna have more justification to push more money into it to make it look better, since NieR actually was starting to, you know, be big by that point. When Replicant released, it was just released last year, I think, right? 2021. So just recently here. Whoa, but this is where it auto heals me, right? Yeah, this is where it auto heals me. For the sake of, like, intro tutorial kind of stuff. Yeah, the final dungeon, Octopath Champions of the Continent, has features in the final dungeon that are going to be in the second game, which I thought was super cool. Like, you can see her shipping one of the final dungeon areas. And that's going to be in Octopath Traveler 2. Whoa! Oi. You jerks! Oh yeah, apparently the Switch version has, like, motion controls where you can shake the, I heard you can shake the controller to dodge. Yeah, this is, let's not touch any of the buttons except for the left stick. Yeah. I don't know why you would do that instead of just pressing the dodge button. But you can shake the controller to dodge in the Switch version. I don't know why. Gosh dang it! Because I should have been locked on. So, yeah, that's a Switch exclusive gameplay feature. Like, wow. Clearly makes this the best version of the game to play. So, you know. Hold on, I better dodge. Whee! So if I just shake the controller like crazy, whoa. What if I'm not holding anywhere on the left stick? Okay, it just kind of dodges in a direction. So I can just kind of do that and then that happens. So, you know. Pew. Okay, well, boopity bop. It's super cool. And what you're following here with this game is pretty much the exact same as the original, the Switch version. It's a slightly toned down version of the original with a couple new exclusive costumes and shake the controller dodging if you really want. But otherwise, it's just, you know, straight up NieR Automata, but with worse frame rate. But you can take it on the go. Worse frame rate, some textures might not be as crazy. Like the lighting out here doesn't seem all that great. I imagine the lighting out here would have been a lot better in the PC version. I don't know. We'll find out in a hot second when we switch back to the PC version. Probably do this section over again. Is the thing. But, you know, the fact that they were able to get this going on the Switch at all, it's really dang cool. You know,
You mean the birds? Yeah,
I'll probably
there are more plants and
I'll
animals here
reference
than
it in
there
my
used to be.
Scarlet and Violet video essay.
Probably because the environment's changed.
Yeah, it's just straight up this area. Yeah, so the Switch can handle it. Essentially. It's just NieR Automata, but doesn't look as pretty because, you know, so the Switch can handle it. But again, the fact that they could put it on the Switch, it's impressive. This was an Nintendo-made game. You could shake the controller to do an improved dodge or something. Yeah, make it superior to just pressing the dodge button.
I guess even they
You get like
bad
extra
intel from time to
iframes
time
out of it
on.
if you shake the controller. Imagine.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Alright, and then there's this. But yeah, these cutscenes especially, like, continue to look amazing. So yeah, then here's this phase. Should I try to do the motion control dodges? I'll try playing this phase of the boss with just motion control dodges. I won't dodge, with the button. I'm just gonna shake the controller. Well, and right as I say that, I try to press the dodge button. Okay, I need to not press that. Okay, well, I got the timing there. Did they really get Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch? I knew that they got, like, other Kingdom Hearts titles, but I didn't realize they did that. Oh, if I want to dash over, I gotta shake the controller. I don't think I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. It's weird. Why is that a feature that they added? I guess it's probably pretty easy to program. And it's something that sets it apart, but, like, what's the point? Is there anyone that genuinely would rather shake the controller to dodge than press the button that's right next to their shoot button? Like, is there anyone there? Well, pew. Alright, next time you try and hit me, I'm gonna dodge by shaking the, dang it! I have to press it, like, extra in advance if I shake it. Gosh dang, I'm shaking my controller! Okay, did I do it that time? Okay, I don't know here. I don't know. Boobity bop. Wait, so it was just a cloud version. So you don't actually play it on your Switch then. Gosh dang it. I don't know if I can do this, like, motion control dodge thing. I don't know if I'm about that life. What, is it transition to cutscene in a hot second here? Yeah, it transitions to cutscene.
Is that?
Maybe this wasn't the best time to showcase the Switch version if I'm gonna immediately have to do it in the PC version in a hot second anyway. Yeah, and there's Mr. Big Guy. There he is. I'm back! And I'll probably be back in a hot second when you load up the PC version too. Hi! This is the second time we fought. It's gonna be third very soon. You know. Well. Oh yeah, motion control dodging. Whoa, I did it! I actually did the thing. Whoa! Okay. Well. Yeah. I did not listen to it because I just figured it would be a censored version of the original. Whoa. Boobity bop. Big smackaroos. Whoa, this guy's level 6. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let's lock onto his face. But you've already sent me the original before, so I've heard that. You know. Yeah, that's a big concern there. It's like once the servers go down, then you're not gonna be able to play like that version of the game ever again, you know. Is the case. Well, pew. Oh, I guess I was aiming at the arm then or something or other. What was going on? I'm not turning off my camera for this one. I don't think it's long anyway. He rams into the thingamabob. Bam! Oh, no, he doesn't ram into it yet. Maybe that's a little bit later.
What's your status?
This is the target. I'm
And
going
then-
to destroy.
Yeah, destroy the thing.
Right.
Try motion control dodges. But the motion control dodges means that, like, that counted as a shake. Same with that. Just this motion of, like, moving my controller, not even shaking it, can make you input a dodge. So if you're, like, well, I used the button that time. So if you're just, wow. So if you're just, like, adjusting your controller position, or, like, moving it around, you're going to dodge. Like, so, it probably sandbags you more than anything, honestly. Is what it might well do. Which is, you know, a little bit concerned. There's probably, like, an option in the menu or something like that to disable it completely. If you feel like it messes with you. You know. So, yeah, I'm not, I'm not big on the, motion control dodging myself. And yeah, I can agree there with cloud games on the Switch since, you know, it's supposed to be the home console handheld hybrid. Ah! Yeah, the motion control dodging is, weird. Wait, I wonder, can I shake the controller in the direction that I want to dodge if I'm not using the left stick? Like, would that be a thing, I wonder? You've been hacked! But, like, look how good these scenes look. They look amazing. Just kidding, assholes! I'm still alive!
Boost!
This is where he rams in, like that. Because apparently 2B isn't very good at the motion control dodges. I needed to be saved there. So he lands up there. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep now.
9S.
Like, hold on. Let's find out. If I'm not touching the left stick.
I'm going after him.
It is based on your direction. Wait, come on, forward. Whoa, oh my goodness, it's weird though. No, forward. Straight forward. What if I just... Okay, maybe if I do like that. It's so weird though. It's so weird. You know? Is the case. But yeah. Yeah, on both original console and, did it release for PC originally, or did PC come, like, maybe a few months later or something? Was it one of those kinds of things? Maybe it released for, you know, the other consoles at the same time. No, wait, because I think... Was it originally on PlayStation? Because I know that they released, like, the, Game of the Yorha edition later. Maybe that was just the name of the later releases. I don't know. And then this is the End of Yorha edition on the Switch. So, like, it is cool that it's on the Switch, but yeah, it is the most toned down version. Control dodging is the best innovation since the Wii U gamepad, to be honest, honestly. Yeah, let's just be real here. Like, look at this, I want to dodge right. Whoa! Whoa! I'm playing the video game. What if I just don't even touch the left stick? What if I just... Who needs to touch the left stick? I sure don't. Like, let's not even lock on. Let's just play with my right hand, then. Let's just play one-handed. Forward, please. Forward. Oh, it's weird when I can't lock on exactly. Hold on. I only need the right side of the controller to play this game. Okay, go over to him. Oh. Well, I can skip that one. I want to watch it anyway. If we see this exact same thing in the PC version, I'll skip it there. Since we've, you know, seen it several times now. Well, this is the second time. You know what I mean? So if the intro's the same, I'll just skip it. But I just want to see this because, you know, Switch stuff. But these kinds of cutscenes have to be pre-rendered, right? Surely?
We're soldiers.
We are.
We take pride in our service.
HO229 flight unit. Command 677.
Yeah, I'll totally use this as an example of the Scarlet Violet essay.
From 9S to 2B. Requesting acknowledgement.
Please.
Alright, see you, nerd. Away we go! Well, we're back to fighting him. Too bad Nintendo doesn't sell a USB plug-in sensor bar switch accessory if you switch to Skyward Sword HD, you could use it. I assume that that's probably a meme there, but I'll answer this anyway. I actually found the motion, like, I really hated Skyward Sword HD, but the motion controls in it, I actually found it pretty good still. That's the case. Unless you mean, like, interacting with the menus and stuff. You know, support for all those one-handed gamers that also exclusively play with the default control. Oh, yeah. So I can... Oh, can I not do it directionally in the air? Oh, it doesn't seem like I can do it directionally in the air. Like, I just stay still in the air. It has to be the left stick movement for the air. So, that sucks. Well. Well, I don't know why I did a second dodge there. So, I mean... Well, Whoa, I'm so good. So good at the Vinci games. How are you doing today? Nevermore. The stream's going pretty alright. We beat the first ending of NieR Automata. And because I own the Switch version as well, we're mainly playing on PC. We're just showcasing the Switch version briefly since I own it. We can see what it's like, and then we're gonna go back and play PC. So we're going pretty well. I heard that apparently NieR Automata was supposed to take like 20 hours to beat like the first playthrough when I was looking this up online. And we beat it in under 10, so it's like, oh wow. That, we did that pretty fast. That's even after going around doing a bit of side quests and stuff. Not all of them, but a lot of them still. Alright, got Big Smackaroo. But yeah, this is being run pretty well on the Switch. It honestly is. Smack. Nice miss. Smack. Bam. What you gonna do about it? Pew. Bam. Big smackaroos. Yeah. Getting this working on the Switch, honestly impressive. Maybe after the stream is done, I'll look up like who was responsible for the port. If it was PlatinumGames or some other company just reporting it. I wonder.
You just die already.
But whoever's responsible, honestly, good job. Well, now he's dead, so. But then all his friends are gonna emerge, and then we're gonna do like the black box explosion. I'm gonna save and quit and switch over to PC again. Start Route B.
Talk about bringing the battle to them. Ought to be.
Contact command. Request assistance.
No. It doesn't look like that's going to be necessary.
Surprise! There's more of them that just like to live in the water, I guess.
Oh, great.
Something or other. Well, time to cause a explosion.
This is going to end well. The black box.
Time to touch our Minecraft
It's
cubes.
ready.
Right.
And then the big splursion happens.
Requesting destruction of enemy hostiles via black box.
And then it'll be
reaction.
like access granted or whatever the heck they said. Request accepted that.
It was an honor to fight with you.
Oh no, sad ending.
Truly.
The honor
When we
was
first
mine.
started this, I was so confused at this like beginning intro. And when we first started this, it's crazy to think that was just last session. You know? It was only the beginning of last session. It's not like it was forever ago. It's just like, what? Under a week ago? When was the first time that I streamed this game? Today's the 22nd. First time that we streamed it was the 16th. Okay, yeah, so less than a week ago. Is the case. Alright, well, we showcased the main things I wanted to showcase. But yeah, the Switch is almost 6 years old. It's gonna, you know, turn 6 March 3rd. Coming up here. So just a few months away. Is the thing. And it'll be 6 years old. You play this game again, maybe I'll stream when you finish the Bayonettas. Would you play it on a console? Would you play it on PC? Would you play it on the Switch if you did? Because yeah, this is being run on the Switch here right now. So, save, or do I have to, okay, I have to, run around until, you know, 9S says hi first. I had to sleep, it's gonna get 27F tonight, which is negative 2 degrees Celsius. Oh, that's like t-shirt weather. Below freeze has been this cold here in New Orleans in a very, very long time. Yeah, it's probably strange to get that cold, like, that far down south,
Yeah?
Thank you.
is the case. But yeah, I hope that you have a good
For
sleep there,
uploading my
Guzma.
data to the bunker.
Stay warm and stuff. Wanna hear how cold it is here right now? Let's see. Not actually as cold as I thought it'd be. It's minus 27. Let's see. It's been anywhere between like minus 30 and minus 40 for the past close to a week. Like, which, you know, is the upper echelon of how cold it would usually get. Like, it's been dangerously cold. So nobody really wants to go outside and do much of anything. The poor Dogi, whenever she goes out for, you know,
I probably
a
only had
pee,
enough time to
she
back up your
really
memories.
does not want to stay out long with her breaking
Mine
down
are
with her
only
old
intact
age.
up
She
to the point
doesn't
just before
handle
we
it super
rendezvoused.
duper well. She's not a big fan of that cold. But it's apparently going to warm up next
I
week.
see.
Apparently next week it's supposed to be anywhere from like -1 to -10.
Glory to mankind.
You know, apparently it's going to be like a lot more chill next week.
Glory
And kind of pleasant and stuff, you
to
know?
mankind.
But yeah. Just checked online, this port was developed by Virtuos. Huh. I've never actually heard of Virtuos before. But I guess they're the company behind the port then, huh? Interesting. Well, good job to Virtuos then, I guess. Game uses functionality for, well, not right now. I'm about to save and quit. Doesn't matter. Glory to mankind. Remember being so excited for the Switch that you only liked like one game on the whole console? Kirby's Dream Buffet. I get that feel. Alright. I'm saving. Take care there, Guzma. Switch has been kind of lame since Smash came out. Not a lot of big releases. What do you mean not a lot of big releases? Play Xenoblade. Play some Xenoblade there.
5012 AD.
Okay, and then we, well, I saved there. I can close it now. That's what I can do. I can switch back to PC. But yeah, the end of Yorha edition. Alright. I think we're done with NieR Automata on the Switch. Wow, let me grab this again. Wow. Let's see here. Yeah, switch my input. There's lots of awesome games on the Switch if you know what to look for. Let's see here. Wow, plug my controller back in. And let's boot up NieR Automata again. That's what we do. Start out B, which might just start out the same way. Wouldn't surprise me.